think that red light's on. I
It's
see
on.
blue, I see red, I see white, I see you. You know it's episode 28 of Rangers of the Grid. And today, not only
Hey,
today, but the rest of this week, not only this week, but for the rest of life, you know we're gonna keep on flowing. Even when I'm an old man over here just talking about some wild stuff, gonna be like, you know, that bazooka gum back in my day, more like the five gum, right? Because that's how it's gonna be when we old. And I'm gonna be saying stuff that I ain't supposed to say. But you know what? That's okay, because one day Marcus is gonna look at me and then he's gonna start singing the upper room.
when Jesus, and then they get up there and shoot me.
And then I'm just gonna look at him and I'm gonna let him know I'm a nasty mother. Rangers of the Grid is ready. And today is gonna be a hot episode. Cause y'all thought we was coming in with some light speed rescue, right? Well, no, you ain't getting rescued today. But today I
Dang,
actually think it's gonna be funner than before. Because we are not only stronger than before, we are not only out of the lights, we going into that cosmic fury aftermath.
you on one right now.
Shout outs to Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. You know, they are not a sponsor of the show, but if they were a sponsor of the show, then I would just not have to pay for them anymore. So that would be great.
Hey, there you go.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Feeling good, feeling great, feeling great. How are you?
Good. I'm good, dog.
By the way, that was a shout out to Outcast.
No.
But shout
Yeah,
out to Outcast. Actually, they're getting figures. I sent you that.
yeah, and I saw well, where was this? At some convention, they had like a whole like statue from ATL.
New York, I think New York Comic Con.
Yeah, there's like a whole
Now,
statue of them, which is dope.
this is for all my hip hop heads out there. Within the next, I say 2 years, you're gonna have a collection of this is just by this maker, Super 7, Biggie,
Hmm.
ODB. You're getting Outcast, possibilities of Tupac. There's already Snoop and Wayne figures out there.
Yeah,
Like, I think the ultimate one for someone to get would be Eminem.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And think of that. How wild is that? Like action figure form, bro.
that's
Like,
interesting.
like you got
Hey,
these
so like
rappers.
they should have like a build, like a build figure and Shug
That'd be sick. But like, think of this though, Marcus.
or
In the
Dr. Dre.
this same line that just came out of ODB, Biggie, Outcast, not only makes them, but they make Lionel from Thundercats.
Hmm.
They make Conan the Barbarian, Arnold Schwarzenegger. They make freaking little magical Mickey Mouse from Disney. They make Tommy Oliver Power Rangers. Like, how wild is that line?
It's that's an interesting like collection.
Oh, they make SpongeBob SquarePants. I have the SpongeBob and Sandy.
Okay, okay. It's just
That's gonna be a shelf that's like my wife's stuff. She loves SpongeBob.
oh, really?
Oh my god, yeah, like
I did not know that.
but like so much more than like I think anyone would realize. Like if she probably had like one show to watch forever, she might pick that. It brings her like happiness. It's hilarious.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I know. I thought especially because like a lot of animated shows like she thinks are stupid,
Hmm.
but not SpongeBob. I was like, okay. You know what I mean? All right.
Yeah.
Whatever you say, babe. But yeah, man, this week I'm excited. Me and Marcus, it was kind of like a unplanned situation of, let's not do light speed rescue yet, especially, we don't want to do give you guys something that we don't think is worthy. Like it's not ready and up to par. So, and I've been seeing some stuff this week of like people I don't want to say predicting, but like, oh, how cool would it be if blank happened in the future,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And I thought that would be like a really cool topic for us to just talk about like what would happen in the future, what they could do next. Because we don't know, right? Like they didn't
Yep.
show anything off really of Power Rangers
No.
at Comic Con, Hasbro at least. And they didn't do anything on their like big Hasbro Pulse Day.
Yeah.
which we knew was happening, right? Remember we talked about this a few episodes back
Yeah.
that they probably weren't going to show anything.
Yeah. But it was just interesting though, like not even like a mention.
Nothing.
Like the only thing of anything that we've gotten is just that on Jason David Frank's 50th birthday was the guy Jonathan Entwistle who's supposedly working on the reboot saying, "Oh man, too bad he's not going to get to see how like integral his character Tommy Oliver is to the reboot in the new universe." That's all we got. Like, so it's like, oh, well, that's something kind
And
of.
everyone was like, "Oh man, like that was like a big deal."
It was because it's like, oh, finally something, but then it's like, can you like tell us like a little bit more?
And
Like,
the
I don't
Legend of
see
the
what's
White
wrong with
Dragon,
like, huh?
the Legend of the White Dragon pre-order for the figures got pushed back, if I'm correct.
Yeah, yeah. I guess now and then I think that whole release too is even getting pushed back because I guess now they're trying to like get it into like actual theaters.
Which honestly is smart because like this sounds terrible, but when people pass, like we miss them more.
Hmm.
You know, we
Well,
we
I
did
can
some
see.
conversations on here about like what we think of you know, like we owe Tommy a lot for all of like our fandom for
We
this,
do.
but
We do.
we were honest about how he was towards the end,
Hmm.
at least how he presented himself to the public,
Yeah.
right? So, you know, who knows if while he was out, it would have done as well as it might do now.
Yeah. Very true. I mean, I'll say this, I could definitely see it if it's like one of those like, like Fathom events where it's
Mm-hmm.
like in theaters for like a Tuesday or a Thursday.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And like one of
Which
those type things. If they do that, that's a smart thing because I remember they did that with like what is it, Jeepers? They did it with the past two Jeepers Creepers movies.
mm-hmm.
And like that third one, they made a ton of money. No, it wasn't
What's
good. It was awful. It was god awful. But it made like a boatload of money because then when they do that, they have to like adjust it for like, well, it's a limited showing, and when they do all that, and it's like I think they said it was like one of the most successful like limited like run movies of like all time.
Yeah, I mean, who knows, right? I would watch it though, like if it was nearby, I'd go see it.
Oh yeah,
Just to support,
I mean,
you know
plus
what
I
I
did
mean?
that with all like the Digimon movies that came out.
Yeah, you did.
There's a showing of the new one next Wednesday. I might
There
go.
you, there you go, dog. Do it. Keep up the tradition. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean? Hit the people up there you know would go. You know what I mean? Hit the people up there you know would go. But I thought this was just interesting because well heck, you can share what your idea first because mine's just based off of a lot of like, not even it's my idea, but I just thought it was really cool. A couple of people put it out recently. And so I'll let you go because yours is probably more original.
no, mine isn't more of like a what's next for Rangers. It's more of like it's not like a series or anything. It'd be more of like in the comics and just a great story. I feel like if this, if Rangers operated like Super Sentai did with more crossovers and doing those as special events,
Hmm.
this is a thing that definitely could happen. And I think this would be one of those things like take all the money.
Mm.
It would be a crossover with of Cosmic Fury and Dino Thunder. What this is, and because I look back at Dino Thunder, not Dino Thunder, but Cosmic Fury, I see a lot of parallels to Dino Thunder. Not just the fact that it's a Dino theme team. They there was like a couple teenagers. I kind of like that they moved from like, okay, well, Izzy and Fern were teenagers, but now they're off in college, and the other ones are kind of like young adults. Like I like that aspect because it was, you know, it always has that mix of like, wait, are they supposed to be in high school? Are they not? And like, you know, they're supposed to be like teenagers, but they're never in school. This was like, I feel like they had a good balance of that. But anyway, looking at that, there were so many parallels that could happen in connections that could be. like Izzy going off to college to do sports. And then Fern is also there too. Well, Dino Thunder, Connor was trying to start like soccer camps and everything. And like that's what he we found out with the SPD crossover, like that first one, and then Bridge even or Sky tells him, it's like, yeah, Connor McKnight soccer camps are all over. Like, well, instead of just doing these camps, like he's like a coach or he's at
Hmm.
that college doing something, scouting, whatever, you know. Well, boom, there you
Yeah.
go. There's a connection there. Her brother Javi, dude's trying to be a rock star. Who's a rock star? Emma Lahana,
Yeah.
Kira. So now it's like he's either like opening for
Mm.
her or they're both at like some music award shows, some type of thing. They meet up. And then you got Ethan. He'd be called in with like to work with Ollie and his mom because they're scientists and all that working on something. And they're like, man, we need somebody who can like help with this, who's like a genius in this area. Oh, there's this guy, Ethan James. Boom, there's a connection there.
Mhm.
And then finally, the last one you'd have Amelia working at Buzz Blast. Because spoiler, I know you haven't seen all this yet, because from Dino Fury, there was an episode where the main lady that ran Buzz Blast was like gone. So she put Amelia in charge. Well, guess what? Now Amelia actually is in charge in a sense. She's running Buzz Blast, or she's like an EP over there. Well, and what are they gonna do? She's gonna have like an exclusive interview with like this hot artist, Trent Mercer. So now Trent's there. And then we could just say, you know, Ion has like obviously his cafe, but he also has like a cooking show that they do, that they produce. So now you're getting everybody involved in these sort of kind of like organic ways. It's a little, oh, of course this connection is going to happen, but then at the end it kind of all falls together. Like, wait, you're with this person? Oh, you know that, you know, and just there we go. And I think it would be super cool. And plus, when you think about it too, the fact that Cosmic Fury team, like a lot of people were calling them like Billy's kids,
Mhm.
even though I'm like, he didn't really lead them. He just kind of assisted. He was there. I wouldn't say that that's like his team, like Dino Thunder was for Tommy. Like, yeah, those were Tommy's kids for sure. But then I think if you bring back that connection of then even, you know, Billy and then Tommy being there too, it'd be make some interesting, make an interesting story, I think.
Yeah. And that's you said specifically for like comic.
Yeah, because in the comics you can get away with more stuff than you could on a TV, like they're gonna do with the TV show. Because
No,
like
for sure, for sure.
with Super Sentai right now, they literally just did a crossover movie with the current season, like the Bug Theme season, and then the Dino Charge season. And Dino Charge,
That's
so
sick.
it's not like where they just do like the previous one. This is like seasons back.
Hmm.
And like that stuff is kind of happening more with Super Sentai. Plus, dude, they're cooking over there, bro. You see all the 20th anniversary specials they're doing.
Oh, I see it.
I mean, it's like, yeah, hey, once and always is great, but take a page from that. Look at all this reaction it's getting. Come on, Rangers.
No, I think it's smart. What I've been seeing a ton of recently
Yeah.
is, and I know you'd like this because like I tie it like it fits so well, is a lot of people are like, man, how cool would it be if Tanner Buchanan, Robbie Keane from Cobra Kai played Tommy?
Oh, yeah.
But like, think about that. How cool would that be?
Well, everyone said that. Like, these guys, they're literally like the new Rangers in a sense.
Oh, for sure. But like, I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, is this Netflix budget, film budget? Um, I'm assuming it's whatever season's gonna be next is on Netflix, right?
Hmm.
Okay. Now you tell me, do you think that it's for sure probably gonna be Mighty Morphins of some type,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think so too. Um, so with that, with it being Mighty Morphin of some type, season or a film on Netflix? Like a part of me personally would love a film and it jump starts it. So
Yeah.
then when you have like almost like a sometimes they do this for shows on network TV where they
Hmm.
get a 2 hour season premiere.
Yes. Yes.
And I would love that. And then 6 months later, they drop the 7 other episodes, right? Or something like that.
Yeah.
And they're all like an hour, 45 minutes, whatever,
Yes.
on Netflix. And I think it would be smart to have like a bunch of newer people, like young actors who've never been like the main person.
Hmm.
But then you could have 1 to 2 that, oh, I know that guy from this mainly.
Yeah.
And I think the guy Tanner Buchanan that would play Robbie Keane, he'd be a great Tommy because
Would be.
he'd be the guy coming in towards the end of that 2 hour premiere, right?
Hmm.
And you try to get someone else who like I think resonates with people pretty good,
Hmm.
you know? Gosh, who's that young cat, bro? Like he looks like he could be because I'm gonna make an assumption too that they're almost renaming them the same names in a
Yeah.
way.
Maybe. Probably.
In some way. Maybe it's not fully Jason. Maybe
Hmm.
it's just Lee Scott.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What if, like, I know we're talking Cobra Kai, and it's like, oh, just have him, bro. What about Mariduena,
Oh, I would love that.
Miguel? And let's be real.
The chemistry is going to be off the charts.
And I know he's like, oh well, he should be. He thought if he's gonna if Tanner is Jason or Tommy, Jolo should be the red counterpart. And I know it's Jason, but I think if he got him in, I think he'd be Rocky. And it's this sort of mismatched thing where
Yeah.
it's kind of like a culmination of all of them together.
You know who else I think would be a good Tommy in a way? Just because I liked him in Dune. Is what's his name? Timothy. He's in Dune, bro. The
Yeah,
movie
yeah,
Dune.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
He would be a good Tommy because he looks like he could be bad. Because like that's how it's played, right? Is you got to be bad. You got to be a bad boy, and let's be honest, it has to be a heartthrob.
I'm gonna disagree with you on that one.
Why?
I don't buy it. I
Why
can't
not?
I can't buy him. Timothy Chalamet. I can't buy him as a
Why not?
Tommy.
Why?
I don't. I can't. And I know it's acting, and I'll say this, and I'm the person too that always does the whole, oh, just wait till it comes out. I was the one defending Affleck as Batman, but
I think he could. I think he
I don't.
could.
I don't know.
He looks like he'd steal your girl. Robbie kind of does too. The only thing is
Well,
they have to make sure they shoot from the knees up, because the guy's like 5'5".
well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I'm just saying, man, bring the whole Cobra Kai
And
cast.
he's a huge name too.
No,
He's
I get
actually a
that.
bigger name than the other guy.
But that's the problem though. I think sometimes with these big names, because I remember having this conversation with someone, like that movie Amsterdam that came out.
Mm-hmm.
You had Christian Bale, Denzel Washington's kid, Margot Robbie, freaking Taylor Swift. It was stacked, like Chris Rock. All these people were in it, and it bombed.
Yeah, but this guy isn't
But
like those names though.
no, but what I'm saying though is like a lot of times when people bank on a name, that always doesn't necessarily mean it's going to translate well.
No, but I'm okay. I guess calling him a name. He is a bigger name than the guy that played Robbie Keane. That's
Yeah,
fact. But
100%.
I'm saying a name in that like he's one that's more recognizable. Okay,
Yeah.
there's a difference between unknown, recognizable. Also, would you not want to be the show or something that where helps him blow up, like really blow up? Not like, oh yeah, man, he's super popular and they have like a
Ooh,
cult
Timothy
like
Chalamet.
following. Yeah,
No, he's blown, dude. He's blown up.
he's blown, but he's not as blown as like he's the lead guy in the big movie coming out.
He is though.
Which one?
Dune. He's the like his character is like the Jesus Messiah of space. That's a
Yeah,
huge
but
no, that's a huge role. And then he's got that
nah, but
fucking
he doesn't
no,
come
but
across like it.
He's got the Willy Wonka movie coming out.
That's probably gonna be his like coming out
He's
party.
he did that. No, his coming out party literally was that Call Me by Your Name with that literal man eater Army Hammer.
Yeah, but I'm talking about call like see our I guess our coming out thing is way different because I talk money, I talk box office. That's how
Mhm.
you really gonna pay dollars, right? Like that's how these guys really get like huge deals is what you
What was
draw.
Dune? Was it not Dune?
It drew okay for modern movies, I guess.
Well, plus that was at the time of the pandemic too. Like, but I'm saying like that was like still they said even adjusted for like the pandemic, it was super
I
successful.
mean, I really liked it.
I
Like,
haven't seen it.
oh,
I
then
want
shut up. You don't
no,
know.
no, I'm not what?
Shut up. You
I'm
don't know.
not talking about the movie. I'm just saying I'm not talking about like anything like critical about the movie. I'm just saying, yeah, that was the thing that blew him up.
Was that the one that blew him up or the other one? Which one? You got to pick, dog.
No, I'm saying Call Me by Your Name is the one that made him a name.
Mhm.
Oh, plus no, he was in that freaking Lady Bird movie too, playing douchebag character in that.
You look disgusted when you said that.
Because I hated that movie. And everyone was like, oh my god, that's so good. Not really. It's
Huh,
annoying. But
it's
and
okay.
like, but it
Hey,
took place in
hey,
Sacramento. So
that
no.
was a big one I actually heard by the way
Yeah.
too.
Like I had to watch for a class and they're like, how do you feel? Do you feel like sorry for her? Do you sympathize with her? I'm like, no, she sucks. She's a horrible person. And my professor messaged me. He's like, thank you for saying that because I feel the same way. But everyone always says, oh my God, she's so like, yeah, I do feel bad for her. Blah, blah. No, she got what she asked for and stuff. But anyway,
No, I don't feel bad for people like
but no,
that.
but like he's been doing these moves here and there. But I feel like that Call Me by Your Name, that was the one that kind of shot him up and really elevated him to like
But
get
we
him in
need
that
these people,
lead
Marcus.
position
We need
in
people to get
Dune.
eyeballs on Rangers.
No, I know.
Like
I
looking
get
back, like how much did we drop the ball in that movie in 2017?
I don't think we ain't dropped the ball nothing. We went inside I think three times.
No, but the fans dropped the ball.
Yeah.
And Hasbro, right? All that. Like
No, Hasbro didn't have it yet. That was still Neo
no,
Savant.
no, oh I know, but Hasbro dropped the ball because if you get it,
Mm-hmm.
like what
And
you
I'll look
doing
at
with it?
everyone else in there, you know.
Oh, I know. That's what I mean. Like
I'll say
so
this, but one other person, and I wouldn't even want him in there because I don't even like
hey
him.
man, you gotta put your personal feelings
I
aside,
know,
dog.
but I'm just saying, like, and I wouldn't believe him either. But dude, get those freaking Stranger Kid things up in there.
Oh, I know. I already know which one, dog. And I already got him picked out for a role.
Which one?
Noah.
Uh-huh.
He's the youngest one. Oh boy, that's upset because he ain't getting the attention from old boy because L's getting all his attention this last season. Kept crying in the
Oh,
car.
Will.
Yeah,
Wait,
Will
he Billy?
Byers.
Is he Billy?
He'd be really good.
I say either him or
Toothless,
Gaiden. Yeah.
little toothless.
I think because he's more of like I think he's more like cool Billy in a sense. Like
Hmm.
if Billy was like had a little bit of edge, like he still talk like he talked that shit. Which
Have you
Billy
watched
don't.
The Tutor?
No.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
But yeah, like
And he's
they
young, but like, and that's the weird thing. They don't have to be young because the way these all
no.
these guys do it.
I mean, let's be real, bro. Like Kimberly was 25.
That one chick and she was uh she's not that old. She was in Suicide Squad. She was the friend in Last of Us. Gia. Did you watch Last of Us?
No.
Oh, Marcus, so good. Um, Black girl, Storm Reed.
Oh, okay.
She 19. She would be good
Yeah.
as a
No,
she
she's
would be good as a either a Kimberly or a Trini.
uh-oh. I'm gonna tell you this: the fact that you didn't go to just make her Aisha, Richard going woke you.
Oh, well, I mean, let's
No,
be
but
honest.
that don't
That
matter.
doesn't
No,
matter.
there are certain ones, there are certain characters, it don't matter. You know,
Well, and
like
like you've said it yourself. It's Power Rangers, man.
exactly. Rangers like Rangers have always been woke. Like, shut up.
Yeah,
No, it's just
like
called,
it's Power Rangers, man.
yeah. No,
Like it's so weird. I'll keep it real right now. I don't even think of that stuff when it comes to Power Rangers.
no. The only thing that threw me off with the 2017 movie, with that whole thing, because I get like Zach is Asian, whatever. Like they kept their names. The only one that threw me off was Becky G's Trini Kwan. And I know we saw
That
her.
last name was that
Yeah,
last name was tough.
like the only thing that threw me off, I'm like, well, where's the Kwan at? She adopted? Is like, was one of her parents adopted, and that was just the family's name? Like, that's the only, like, if they just kept like the first names and we didn't get like the last name, fine. I'm cool with that. That was the only thing. It didn't bug me, but I was just like, how that Kwan coming in here?
I
But
think
it's whatever.
the money would be this would never happen, but the money would be if they were able to get old was it Jenny Ortega as one of them too.
Oh yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Just for like eyeballs sake of
Oh
like,
yeah,
like you could throw a lot of people up in there for that.
dude,
Cause even then, like a part of me is like, okay, like Hunter Deno, right?
yeah.
She did so well as the Red Ranger lead. Like, would you make a girl the Red Ranger lead?
Well, I think that's what they were talking about for this reboot. That's kind of been like the one prevailing like um constant thing.
You know what I would like
With
to
all these
see?
different talk like mentions about it.
They don't really do this. And I think I'm getting into my like because sometimes Ranger fans I think get intimidated by certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Just like certain pro wrestling fans do about certain body types. They need a buff dude. Rangers have never had like a buff teenager, a buff guy, like a real buff dude, not a cut dude, not a guy
Yeah,
who's
no.
cut, lean. I'm
Yeah.
talking like, because dude, all across this country, gosh dang, Yuba City itself, there's always teenagers that are buffed and jacked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Um, I'm trying
like,
to think like Ranger. I mean, because Jason, he was, I think, kind of like the biggest, like
yeah.
size wise.
Mm-hmm.
Jason was pretty big. So was I think also Leo in Lost Galaxy. I mean, homie had that whole thing taken off the shirt.
I was gonna say his brother Mike,
Mike looked pretty big too. Yeah.
like even and tall.
Mm-hmm.
The Thunder Rangers, I feel like the blonde guy was kind of tall. He was more
He's a
tall than
tall dude.
anything.
He's a big dude. I mean,
Um,
he's big like height wise. I don't know, but
oh boy, uh, Wild Force Black Ranger. He was a decent sized guy. He just wasn't
yeah,
lean. He just wasn't lean though.
yeah.
And I know it sounds so weird like saying it, but like I think it'd be such a fun character like development for that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like they look all big, but for some reason their power just ain't strong like that. You know what I mean?
Well, but then and that goes back to the whole like almost like the training thing that we were talking about, like the 2017 did.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like Rangers kind of don't do like all of a sudden once they morph, they just know how to fight. And they can do, but like we saw that, but that wasn't always the case because remember in 93, even once Billy morphed, yeah, he's fighting in like when he's morphed. But really after that, it doesn't translate to the unmorphed fights.
Oh yeah, he struggled.
It's something about the suits.
But I
Which is
think it'd be funny
and
though.
if that's the case, I'm just saying, why don't we get some thick ranger dude?
Well, I'm just saying though too, like why like I like sometimes when they almost have their own like power within it, right?
Yes.
I just think it'd be funny. Like he's the buff guy, but he don't get strength.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's one of like the girl, right? For the stereotypical thing.
Yeah.
And like it's he's like annoyed. Like it's like, how come I don't get that? Like,
Mm-hmm.
like he almost like and it's almost real life problems, right? Body dysmorphia.
Or you get to the point where it's like, yeah, he's big, but he can't really fight though.
Yeah, where then he has to like you said, train.
Yeah, he's literally just getting over there, like grabbing people, like he can chuck them. If they come
But
to him,
then but
he can
then he
throw a
has to
punch.
train with the guy.
Exactly, like he has to train with a
Mhm.
smaller guy who
to
knows how to
learn.
fight, and you get the
Hmm.
whole humbling experience and all that.
And then they could do the whole episode where like together they're like dominant
Yep.
because he throws them into the spin kicks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think there's a lot of things they could tackle they haven't yet.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know,
100%.
and having I think certain I don't want to say stars, but like well-known Hollywood names right now who are trying to like break that threshold, right?
Yeah.
That threshold of Hollywood. Like we were talking the other day, I had to get together at my house. Jennifer Lawrence, like she's still one that makes a ton of money per movie.
Yeah.
Like, and honestly, my part of me was like, okay, smart to have your latest movie out on Netflix. Like you're guaranteed to have a ton of people watch
No,
it.
it came out in theaters, dog.
Did it? I never heard of it.
Exactly. No,
That
like,
guy though, opposite her,
mhm.
would be great for a Power Ranger too.
I think there's a lot of people because of that kind of typical character tropes in Rangers. There's a lot of people that can fit those perfectly.
Like from the movie 2017, right?
Yeah.
Billy don't look like the guy that played Billy. He don't look like a nerd outside of the movie.
No,
But for the movie,
he was
yeah,
the best one.
like they had to get him.
He was the best one, dog.
It was funny they stole that Jersey Shore line though. The Ronnie line. The come
Oh
at me,
yeah.
bro. That's a Ronnie line.
You must come at me. Come at me, bro.
Yeah, come at me, bro. It's the same thing Ronnie said to his girlfriend. Oh, my bad. No, so terrible. Bad taste. Apologize. Hey man, some of those Jersey Shore things pop up on the YouTube.
Oh, I know. I know.
He's back. You know, I'll talk about it off here. I don't want to talk about it on there. Anyways, but yeah, like I think they need to do something. It's obviously Netflix.
Mhm.
And I think it should be like they should almost start putting out like the way back in the day where like the toys start coming out like right a month before.
Yeah.
And not like what they just put out for this season. Like think about it like this, bro. They have how many Rangers this time?
Mm-hmm.
Literally
Seven.
what? 7? Okay. There's like none.
I know.
Like I'll even say this. People are going and getting those Dino Fury lightnings
Mm-hmm.
because they're like, "Oh man, like I want this.
Yeah.
Like I
That's
want
all.
these people." That's all you got. Like, come on, man.
Well, dude, it wasn't even like 2 months before the season started. Dude, it would be a long time. Because remember, those toys, like when they used to do that, they would be released before, like, well before the finale was even in, like, airing. Like, maybe like the final quarter of that season. And then those toys would hit. And then you'd have like a few months gap before the new
Yeah,
season even started.
but they're
So you
good
were
at
looking at
timing it,
almost
bro.
sometimes like 5, 6 months. And
Yeah,
all
you're
you
right.
had to know about it was just like the like little on the back of the box. Remember they'd have the like the story.
The way you do it too, bro, is like, especially it would be great if this happened next year. Prediction. You start putting stuff out at San Diego Comic Con. You put a trailer with no one's actual face yet, just suits,
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. And then you put out the toy, like you show off the toys. The toys start coming in around Labor Day, heading into the fall.
Mm-hmm.
The show's set to debut in January. That's how you get the high pump markets because then all Christmas and then like on Thanksgiving or like the month like Halloween, you like let a trailer out. So
Oh yeah.
then now and then at Christmas time, people are gonna want to get those toys for their kids.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's the first episode, and bam, the kids already have them, aka we already have them, and like you know what I mean? They got to do something, man. They got like they have to do something on this next round.
They do.
Yeah, either do something or sell it.
Yeah, because they really, really dropped the ball with Cosmic Fury.
Yeah, because it was a good season,
It's so good.
but I don't hear enough about it.
Yeah.
And with this whole like strike still, like you don't get nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't get nothing from them. Like I haven't even seen a ton of them like doing
But this is the thing
cons.
though. But we don't know for sure if this season was union or not. Because it's the thing, if it wasn't, they could have still promoted it.
I don't think it was Union, Marcus.
So because it's
No,
not
I know. I think it was Union because the lead, Amelia, she would never fully promote it like where she would
uh-huh.
get in trouble. But
Okay.
she did do the so many days till you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she kept doing that and people were like, why is she doing this? Blah blah blah. But like technically she wasn't breaking any guidelines.
Yeah. Because if it was non-union, then yeah, they could have promoted it.
Yeah,
So
but it wasn't though. Like it had to have been Union based off how she did her best to promote it. Which I
yeah.
mean, I don't blame her. You're the first freaking lead, dude.
You got stuff to put out there. Hey man, if you don't sell your stuff, who you expect to sell it for you?
Well, and that's the thing. Like a lot of this stuff, like you said before, dude. Like stuff going on right now, they can't.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Blue Beetle, like not even besides George Lopez ruining the movie. Probably, I haven't seen it yet. You know, George Lopez possibly ruining the movie, but like they
Hmm.
couldn't go full fledged with the promotion
Yeah.
like they'd want to. I'm gonna make an assumption that like there was supposed to be more, right?
Yeah.
But there wasn't, and it's tough, man. What are you gonna do? Like turn your back on it?
Yeah.
I don't know. What you looking up? I see it.
I'm trying to find out if I can find anything on if Cosmic Fury was union or not.
Well, let me see. Let's just type in the actor.
True.
Let's see. Okay. So on Reddit, let's see. Russell Curry's been with them,
Mm-hmm.
out there on strike with them.
Okay.
Let's see. He has Hunter, Dino, Sag.
Well,
Um,
there you go.
that's all I
I mean,
guess we really
if
need to
it's
know.
SAG, then yeah.
Like and a bunch of old Rangers on strike too,
Oh,
like Aaron Cahill. Yeah, yeah. I'm not surprised. You know,
hmm.
yeah, not surprising. But yeah, so that kind of answers that.
Yeah, it does.
You know,
But still, regardless, they got to do better
for sure. But
because
you know,
even even
your hands get tied though sometimes, dog.
but let's be real, they had this stuff done even before the strike happened, and there was still
Oh,
no
for
promote.
sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
But
that's so regardless them being union or not, and the ram like legal mumbo jumbo of what they can promote, what they can't. At the end of the day, man, like you got to promote this. And you
yeah,
can't really because yeah, the fans are gonna be there just like, well, when are we getting something? When is
but
because that was
I
even
think
before the strike.
yeah, but you, what are you gonna promote like during that time? Usually promotions a certain amount of time before its debuts. It's like
Hmm.
that on every show. And if dude, the strike went in way before this was supposed to air.
No, I know, but what I'm saying, even like leading up before that though.
Yeah, but why are you
It's
gonna
just
promote a year out?
well, like it goes back to what we were saying. Like there is no merchandise for it.
Yeah.
There's no like little snippets of anything. We didn't get
Mm-hmm.
it. Which weird. We got the trailer for it literally like a month or two before it came out.
Uh-huh.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, you could get like they would put trailers and stuff. Dude, they're putting trailers and stuff out for stuff like a year ahead of time.
Yeah, I and that's on the people making it. I'm talking like with the actors and
No,
stuff.
I'm talking about Hasbro.
Oh, dude, we already knew though. Like,
I know,
remember, like
but
they're the token redheaded stepchild, man. They don't get no love. Like, they
yeah,
really don't. It's kind of weird. Like, they don't get no love, man. The most love they get is from the people from the past, like that like them from back in the day.
mhm,
Um, like honestly, how many kids actually like Power Rangers?
yeah.
You know, like it's kind of sad to think about that.
It's definitely has become a like a nostalgia niche in a sense.
Yeah, and I think it's because they don't like they do enough cross promoting with turtles, right? But they do it through the
Mhm,
comics. Okay, how many kids are reading comics?
exactly.
Like, come on, man, they're not reading comics. They need to do something that's like a show, or like they need to hire people to like, I don't know, do TikToks, do YouTube shorts specific. Like that should almost be in the contract for the season. Like you know, like you got to film so many of these too.
Yeah,
Like they don't cross promote with nothing. Like freaking A, dude, get with in a Fortnite game.
right.
Like you know how sick that would be?
Wait,
Literally,
was
I
it?
had a student telling me today, one of my students telling me if they like, why do I have to come to school tomorrow? And I was like, well, because it's Friday, it's not a holiday. The next Friday is the day. Oh, but the new Fortnite season drops tonight at midnight.
Yeah,
And I'm like, what? And I guess some like something's coming out that's hecka cool. But I'm like, dude, think if Rangers got in that space.
wasn't there a
Like,
Green Ranger skin in Fortnite?
I don't know.
Hmm,
I don't know. Maybe. You think has been?
I don't know. I thought I saw something.
I can look. I don't think so. Uh, it's almost like I see if. I don't think there's technically ever been one.
No, I don't think there was. No.
Uh, no, no, not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that kind of sucks.
Missed opportunities.
It says like, see, that's even like one of the like. There's an article that says from this year, 5 Fortnite collabs everyone wants but will never get. The first one's like Legend of Zelda. Next one's Metroid. The next one's Power Rangers, which
Hmm.
is weird that why it couldn't happen. See, and they're like, oh, we don't know if they would actually be able to get the IP for Power Rangers. I'm like, what? Like, why not?
And that's the thing too that's annoying about that because it's like, if you ain't getting it, why aren't you letting it happen? Like, if y'all ain't doing nothing with it,
They can make heck of money, dude.
yeah,
Like that's the crap I'm talking about, man. That sucks. Because there's been Dragon Ball Z and for like, you know what I mean? Like
yes,
they could just do cool cross promotion, man, and it would help out the season. I'd just like to see something that is a little edgy, you know. It still needs to be for kids because that's the big demographic. Like
yeah,
us adult fans or whatever, we're still only make up so much of the audience. Do we pay? Yes.
hmm,
But if it's for kids, then like that's multiple people paying.
hmm,
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm off my soapbox about this subject now.
yeah.
You got anything else?
Nah, dude. I just be better, Hasbro. Promote your
Yeah,
stuff.
man. You know what? I don't know if you saw this, but the Power Sword's on sale.
Yeah.
Lightning Collection.
Hmm.
Target.com.
Dude, that
130.
oh,
So it's
interesting.
like $70 off.
Yeah. Well, dude, it's that T-Rex Funko Pop already
What
sold
about?
out.
Oh, I know. Yeah, yeah. I haven't looked at the Funko section in a while though at Target. I went
Yeah.
to Target the other day for some stuff for like my classroom party,
Yeah.
but like I haven't looked at anything in a while.
Yeah. I was just at the one at Chico today.
Was there
And
anything worthwhile?
I mean, literally the same stuff we have. Like, it's just the Cosmic Fury Morpher, Zato's little playset thing, and that's it.
That's
And,
it.
and then all they had for the Lightning collection was like the Putrid, the Wild Force, um,
Mm-hmm.
the Wild Force Foot Soldier, and I was just like, damn.
Mm, mm.
Like that's all we got.
That's it, dude. Like that's
And they
all
had
that's
the
going
tons, and
on.
like their shelves were like stacked with stuff. And I was like, ooh, I wonder what. Oh no, nope, okay.
I know, man. That's the thing that's killing me too. So like went up in price. That sucks. Went
Oh,
up to
did it?
150, went up to 150. Like
Oh,
it
dude, on
was
HasbroShop.com, it's still 219.
yeah, so it's still or cheaper then. It's still cheaper. But yeah, it was for 120 or 130.
The Power Lance is 131.
Oh, there you go. Power Lance.
So are the daggers,
But where's the axe and the bow and arrow?
right? HasLab.
Yeah, man, where's the axe and the bone arrow? Real quick before we get out of here, I wanted to bring up that our Instagram page is moving.
Mhm.
Been posting quite a bit lately on there, trying to get us over the hump to 1,000. We are officially 19 away.
Nice.
Yeah, we are 19 away from 1,000. So that's kind of cool.
Very.
Trying to get there, right? Trying to get to that much. Um, I still want to do a giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's something we'll do once we cross that threshold.
Yeah.
Once we cross that threshold, we'll do a giveaway. We'll put it up for a week. They have to, and I'll just say the guidelines right now. You're gonna have to comment on that post. You have to be following us, and you have to follow us all the way through the promotion
Hmm.
for the giveaway. And we'll be giving away a Master Morpher. Yep, brand new in box.
Yeah.
We might have to take this out as a clip. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing. And we are close, man. We're getting there slowly but
Who
surely.
knows? Maybe by next time we record.
That'd be cool, man. I'd love to do it before the
To
end of
the
the year. I
next
think that wasn't that
episode.
kind of a goal I said. I wanted 1,000 before the end of the
Yeah.
year. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Let's see. We made an X account.
Oh, we did?
We did make an X account. I'm not super on there a ton about stuff.
Yeah.
That will be soon. We'll be have to soon to get it going. Threads is still decent. I don't ever post on Threads. I don't ever hear about anybody post on Threads, dude.
That was like that. What did remember Periscope?
Yeah.
I remember watching something, and it was like from years ago, and someone was like, "Yeah, put this on Periscope," and I'm like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Oh yeah, that was like that thing real quick." And I don't even honestly, I just remember the name. I don't even remember it.
What about Tout?
What?
Remember Tout?
No,
WWE used to promote Tout when they first started trying to go to social media.
I have no idea what that is. Honestly,
Really? That's
correct.
hilarious.
None.
Tout, bro.
I don't know how.
What the heck? When did Tout come out? Tout, like 2010. In 2012, it had a bunch of people.
I don't.
Like Shaq was an investor. Like all
Of
these
course it
dudes were
is.
investors, and it ended in 2019. Yeah,
In 2019, so it was like 9 years, and it was.
yeah. It
I
was like a
okay.
big deal at one point. Like Tout, man. What you know about Tout?
Nothing.
15-second clips, man.
Nothing. That's
They're
what
trying.
I know about South. I
They're
don't know
trying to compete
nothing.
with Vine.
Yeah. And look how
They're trying
that
to
went.
compete with Vine. Actually, a lot of people blew up off Vine.
I know.
The Paul brothers,
Yeah.
literally how they blew up is off Vine, man.
Hey,
Like,
they're unstoppable, bro. They're on Vine making a video showing like corpses and hanging in Japan, and it's still going. Good.
I was gonna say those guys are like billionaires now.
Yeah, living in
Yeah,
Puerto
they're
Rico.
yeah, dude. They ain't going nowhere, man. And they're only getting bigger.
Yeah, getting these fights that don't matter. So
I would say they don't matter, but like people pay for them. So I
no, I
mean,
know, but they're unofficial.
like low key, it's probably the smartest play to fight.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, it's
they
like
don't matter, but yeah, that's cool, man. I made $100 million.
and
Go
and
cheer your favorite fighter that made 50,000 after taxes.
no, I know, I get that, but it's like, at least Logan can wrestle. I'll give him that.
Oh yeah, he's probably gonna go down as the best celebrity wrestler of all time.
Hmm.
Um,
I'll give him that.
well, you have to like you'd be a
No,
hater if you didn't.
no, I know.
Like he's good. They're just I don't know what the heck they got going on with them. Like that they can
I don't know.
that they get this like young audience, man.
I'll ask Satan. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, that's for another podcast at another time. But yeah, Prime Energy. How funny would that be? That's a promotion out of nowhere. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, Marcus, we do have Prime Energy sponsorship. I didn't tell you about.
Oh,
Oh, Richard Whitwell. Okay, cool. How much they paying us? They're giving us free stuff. I don't want this crap.
never drinking it.
All of a sudden, I hear in the background, "Here, mom, this stuff tastes like shit."
Is okay, so wait, is that an energy drink?
It depends. They have a Prime hydration drink that's like a Gatorade,
Hmm.
uh, and then they have one that's an energy drink.
Because
There's
literally the
two
only
different things.
I get that, but like sometimes I just see like the bottles that just say Prime. I don't know if it's
That's a hydration drink. The energy drink looks like a like Monster or like a Red Bull can,
oh, okay. Because
like a
I thought
Celsius can.
the bottle was like energy drink. I'm like, why are these kids get to like drink this at
No,
school? Why?
allegedly, I've heard that it's based off body armor.
Makes sense.
The whole concept.
Makes sense.
Um, by the way, one of them likes Prime, the other one's sponsored by Body Armor. It's interesting, the Paul brothers.
Oh, hey,
Uh,
get in, get what you need from them, and rip it off and make your own thing.
yeah, like Jake Paul, I think is sponsored by Body Armor, and Logan
Icy,
owns.
Slurpees,
Yeah, I mean, honestly,
Home
this is the
Depot,
world, right? This is the world of how we
Gatorade,
do it.
Powerade.
Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers, Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Mm.
You know what I mean? There's a local wrestler in California right now trying to go by main event anything. When a guy on TV, national TV, is going by main event Jey Uso. The fact that the promoter keeps him on with that name's a moron. I don't care if they hear me. I don't give a crap. I ain't in it. How stupid are they? Anyways, Marcus, let him out because we're getting off topic of Power Rangers right now.
It's Rangers of the Grid. It's
At our
Rick.
Instagram.
It's Richard. It's Marcus. Get us on Instagram. We 19 away from hitting that 1K. And when we
Man,
do,
you remember when you was 19?
I do. I do. I do actually.
I remember when I was 19 too.
Yeah.
You know what?
What?
It was good. But will it be as good as when we hit 1,000? We don't know. We have to
Who
wait
knows?
until we hit it.
Who knows? But
Who
once we do,
knows? Then we'll know.
someone's gonna win a Master Morpher. Boxed and sealed.
And as long as they don't sound like, hello,
Then
then
it's
we'll be
gonna be
just fine. Mm-hmm.
we Rangers of the Grid. We got it. Grocery bag.